Yes, people. Welcome to another edition of the ManDem United podcast on Sarcasm City TV, brought to you by myself, Flawless Mr. Tink. No, I'm here looking like sitting our Run DMC, the member that didn't make it, but here we are. We are live and in the flesh. Man, like Zeno is in the building. What are you telling me, Zeno? You good?
Yes, sir, man. I'm good. It's gonna be a long month, but do you know what? We just take these next 2 days. We just, enjoy them before it gets stressful. Before it gets very stressful, because
Yo,
I don't think you'll see a smile on my face in the next month. Like, look at everyone in the chat was saying last week the Tuesday when we started the stream, they've never seen
yeah,
me so happy.
you was
It's gonna
happy, man.
change. It's gonna
You was
change.
happy, 100%. You was happy, and you said month. Nah, man, this is longer than a month. This is all the way till December. This is a month for some strong change. Get me? We play
Bro.
Arsenal the 30th of November. You know what I'm saying? So that's when the running stops is with them. So we might not see you smile from here until Christmas times. You know what I'm saying? We might not. However, I've said it before and I'll say it again and I'll say it later on after I've done all the intro and everything. I don't think Ollie makes it through this run, but we will get into all of
Ooh,
that.
ooh,
But
ooh.
first and foremost, like I start every single live show on the Sarcasm City TV channel, whether that's the YouTube or the Twitch. Big up to everyone who's supporting the channel in whatever capacity. It's much appreciated. It does not go unnoticed because without you lot, me and Zeno would just be here talking to ourselves. Like you lot make this channel what it is. The Sarcasm City TV community is the best in it. So love to everyone who is here. And I'm not just talking Manchester United fans, I'm talking fans of all clubs. So big up to each and every one of you lot. It does not go unnoticed for me in it. So love. Doesn't matter if you watch the shows live and you're in the comments, you watch the shows live and you have it on in the background, you watch the shows back afterwards, whatever. It's much appreciated. It doesn't go unnoticed. But don't forget as well, please make sure whether you're watching this live or watching this back, hit the like button on the video, share it across all the socials, and subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV. And when you subscribe, please make sure you hit the notification bell and check out the upcoming live stream section that lets you know all the shows that are coming up on a weekly basis. And we have one on the Twitch as well. They're two separate schedules, so make sure you check it out. And with the NBA starting, there's going to be so many schedules on, so many shows on the Twitch as well. And if you haven't seen the ManDem United podcast, it is a podcast dedicated to all things Manchester United, people, dedicated to all things Manchester United. You can see Zeno smiling. And this might be the last time he smiles because that's why I called this show what I called this show. The tough run of fixtures starts now. The tough run, this 7-game period in the Premier League, mixed in with the Atalanta games back to back and Villarreal away, it could really get peak. Myself and Zeno are going to discuss all of this. Lajib Ahmed in the cut, who says, yes, people, like the video and subscribe to the channel. Big up to Ahmed. Abdallah says, big up my Duns, Flawless and Zeno. Big up to Abdallah.
Big up,
OTG says, hey, smile like Ollie after a game, Zeno. He's telling you to smile, man. He's telling you to smile.
If you see me smiling like in the next few weeks, it won't be because I'm happy. It's because I'm trying to hide my tears. Just
Wow.
letting you guys know.
Wow. Abdallah also says, please make sure you pepper the like button, subscribe if you're new as well for my Done Flawless. Please make sure you do that. Daniel says, big up my guys, Flawless and Zeno every time. Big up to Daniel
Big
out
up,
here
man.
as well. All right, let's get into it because we spoke a lot about this from when the fixtures was announced. And as it got closer to the time, this 7-game period, and like 7 is heaven, but it's not for Manchester United in these parts. So Zeno, go on, elaborate. Why won't we see you smiling for the next basically till December? We're not gonna see you smiling. Talk about it.
Because I mean, you said you don't think Ole makes it. I don't
Nah.
think he gets sacked regardless. That's what's worrying me the most.
Woo.
Ole is holding back this team, and I think I think he's gonna do or he has a gentleman's agreement with the Glazers that he gets till the end of this season or whatever. Because I don't see them sacking him. Because if they do sack him, they have to do it in that international break. But why I'm not convinced is because he's not gonna get sacked, and we know the tough run coming up. He's not good at rotating the squad. If we get two big injury, we didn't even speak about this on Tuesday. We don't have our centre backs. We
Talk
don't
about it
have
now then.
Maguire. We don't have Maguire and Varane.
Okay.
So that's one that's given the Ole in as an excuse. Oh, he doesn't have his fully fit team. Even though look what happened to Klopp last season. Klopp came to Old Trafford with Phillips and Kabak and turned up, and we lost. But guess what? For
Talk
Ole
about
Inners, that's an excuse. These
Yep.
man won 11 world-class players.
Talk about it.
But yeah, so we don't have our two main centre backs. We're going to see Phil Jones come up against Salah, De Bruyne. We're going to see him against Lukaku, all in the space of a month. Bro, do you think we have any reason to be happy?
No. Why have I not smiled since this? No, no. We don't have no reason to be happy. I've not smiled since probably the Varane signing. You know what
Bro,
I'm
it's
saying?
deep.
Since the
Phil
Varane
Jones
signing.
is going to be coming up against Salah next week.
Seriously, look at this prick in the comments chatting shit about not every club has the minerals to sack their manager during international break. Here we go. I should have thought that I not said that, but we move. I will get to all the comments as well. Yeah, let me get to the comments now. I'm about to get cooked, so here we go. Right here, let's see what's going on. Love to my queen Mimi, who says big up to you two kings every time. Make sure you go
Big up,
subscribe
man.
to the sister network of Sarcasm City TV, which is Mimi TV on the Twitch. So it's MIMI TV _ on the Twitch. I need to add it underneath in the description of all the lives, which I'm going to do after this show as well. That's where else we at. So yeah, love to Mimi every time. But as I was saying, yeah, it's peak, man. It's peak, fam. You know what I'm saying?
So you said you see
the
Ole
reason,
getting sacked.
the reason
When do you
why,
think that
because
is?
the only way that I think he gets sacked is because
Yeah.
these man don't do things like our board and our owners and our whole structure. They don't do things like according to plan in terms of sacking in an international break. I don't think people realize multiple things. One, how bad we've been and how bad we are. Number two, how toxic it could get with the fan base if we play Liverpool at home and we play Manchester City at home. If we lose both of them, adding in poor results against Atalanta in the Champions League, and it's looking like we're not going to get out of the group, adding the Leicester game, adding the Chelsea game, like it's going to get, but Liverpool and City in particular, it could get very, very, very toxic. I could see that happening. And then confidence will be low. The fans will be pissed off. And I've said this before, the only way I see him getting sacked is if it looks like Manchester United are not going to finish in the top four. At the end of this run, we could be way off top four. We could be 10 points off top four. We could be 8, 7, 8, 9 points off top four, and it's not looking like anything good is happening inside. Confidence is low. We're getting beat week in, week out, or we're drawing. When we've not won a game in 5. It's not looking like we're getting out of the Champions League groups. The Champions League group. All of these things add in. Legit.
Do you know what's good as well? I don't know if you heard. Did you hear what Carragher said? He said,
talk about Neville, I did hear what he said.
Yeah, he said Neville and Keane are just backing Ole because that's their boy. So the good thing is that the other pundits are finally seeing what Ole is. I think Peter Crouch said as well. We just have a team filled with very good individuals and that produce in individual moments, but we don't have the tactics, we don't have a structure, we don't have a system, we don't have style of play. Bro, we've been saying this for 2 years now, but you know what? At least these men are finally seeing it or finally saying it. Do you know what I mean? So I don't think Keane and Neville will ever come out and say Ole needs to go, but it's good that Carragher is saying things like that in the media. It's big because the vibes now, like you said, if we lose to Liverpool and City, and the fans won't be happy. And once Ole loses his core fans and the people backing him,
that will happen.
It's gonna be peak. Yeah,
because
that's
the fans will be in the stadium. That's why the fans will be in the stadium. So if we get packed by, imagine the fans in the stadium also getting beat 4-2 by Liverpool last season. Imagine the fans in the stadium if City turn us over, and City are more than capable. I watched them away at Anfield. I watched them against PSG as well. They were very, very good. City could easily beat us 2-3-0 and put us to the sword. Easily do that. Like, they're more than capable. I'd be more confident if it was at the Etihad than it is being at Old Trafford. Like 100%. And you talked about where do I think, and we're going to get onto Carragher. Actually, we'll go on to that. Yes, Carragher saying what we've all been saying. What I've been saying, what you've been saying, what multiple people, multiple Manchester United fans in this YouTube space have been saying. Neville, specifically Neville, is backing him because it's his boy. We've seen Scholes do it as well. Because if anyone else has this team, they're expected to challenge. Carragher said it on MNF to Neville. He said, if Tuchel, Klopp, or Pep had this Manchester United side, they were expected to challenge. Not win, challenge. But with Ollie, you're not allowed to. Why all of a sudden is he not accepted to why is he not expected to challenge? Why is that okay? So we waste this season and then what? Go into next season. Then what? Where Chelsea will try and get better, Liverpool will try and get better, and Chelsea and City will try and get better. Then what? There's always, I've said this before and I said this again, certain people who are Ollie in will continue to make excuses for this guy. I've said this before. I need to find someone. If you have someone, you know what you need to do, fellas. See me to all the man them watching and that. All the man. Find you, a woman who makes excuses the way all the inners make excuses for this guy. Because they love this guy unconditionally. Doesn't matter how bad it gets, no matter how much we fail, no matter how far it looks we are, how far away we are from trophies and how that looks, they will back him regardless. They will shit on anybody to back this guy. I seen him shitting on Fergie. Fergie, you know, the GOAT, greatest manager of all time, the greatest manager of his era. And they did that to him. And outside of Fergie at Manchester United, I'm talking about him at Aberdeen as well. They will defend him no matter what. This is why I don't have the conversation with him anymore. Because there's no substance to what they're saying. Zero substance. Zero. Even we had Indiana on here on Tuesday, who me and him had many debates about Oli and Oli out. Even he's turned. Even he's had enough like, yeah, this ain't it. Why it took him so long, he explained on the Tuesday episode. But that I've seen that a mile off. Like, that's what I don't get is the people who turned off this season. This season is no different to last season. No different. We had all the same issues. You know what it is? We just have more talent.
Do you know what it is as well? Like, you talk about not challenging as well. Like, if we had Pep and Klopp and there'd be pressure, it's not even about challenging. If we had these managers and we're playing the football we are right now, as we did with the dead team that he got in the beginning, that's when he'll get criticized more. Forget trophies. Look at the football. When Klopp came in, we all know he had a dead team. So all of these people who use Klopp as an excuse, he still implemented his identity and his plan, but you could see that the players just couldn't cope with it. But we play the same dead football right now with Pogba, Bruno, with Sancho, Rashford, Ronaldo, Greenwood, Cavani, as we did with Pereira, Igalo, Dan James, Lingard when he was starting and he wasn't in good form. Look at that. The football is the same.
Yeah, facts. It is. You're not lying, innit? That's why I'm letting you go. That's why I'm letting you go. The football's the same. No different. But you have better tools, but you're getting worse results. Something's off. That's like someone giving us $1 million studio, with everything we need to produce the best ManDem Uniteds, and then the ManDem Uniteds get worse. Something's off with me and you, because we're getting better tools, but we're producing our worst product. That's what it is. He has better tools at his disposal, and he's getting worse results. He's giving you a worse product in terms of Manchester United. How have you spent this much money and you still haven't won a trophy? A trophy, and you've still not challenged for any of the big trophies. What is going on? Something is not right. Big up to Briar, who says, Wagwan, fellas. Big up to you. Big up to Eddie in the cut, as always. Says, my G's. He says, like, subscribe, or become a member. Big up all my real ones in the chat. Large up, Eddie. You can catch on all the Manchester United watch-alongs as well. Big up to you. But yeah, the thing is with Carragher that I love is the fact that he's a Liverpool legend and he's fed up. How do you think me and Zeno feel? And other content creators particularly, and the reason why I keep saying content creators in the space who have been very vocal about being Ollie out, because we get it in the neck. You know what I'm saying? But when Gary Neville comes out on the Sky Sports podcast and says all the things that me and Zeno have been saying on his podcast for months, talking about, I don't know the style of play, I don't know the pattern of play, there's no identity, they're just a team of individuals, they don't win as a team. How come Gary Neville's not a fake fan? How come he's not doing it for clout? He's a legend of the football club. He didn't come out. He didn't say. He said everything we've been saying, apart from mentioning Ollie by name. But that's
word for word, bar for bar, everything we've said. Everything we've said, bro. And guess what? We were fake fans. We didn't know ball, and the same man who cast us back then are turning now as well.
Yes. Yeah. 100%.
But we're fake fans. We don't know ball.
Yep.
Anyways.
That's literally what it is. Big up to Canada Devil as well. Baz 10, what's your starting 11 for Leicester, lads? We will get into that, Baz. So ask us later on in the show, because we're still going to discuss this. The seven is heaven fixtures. That's what I'm going to call it. You know what I'm saying? 7 is heaven. That's what we're rolling with, people. 7 is heaven fixtures in the next Premier League. We even spoke about Champions League, and we're going to get into that as well. But back to the Carragher point, I respect him highly. And if he's fed up of it, like I said, what do you think we feel like? Because I've been fed up for a long time. I've been Ollie out for over 2 years now. You know what I'm saying? 25th of September, 2019. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have had enough, and I've seen all this on the horizon. And why it's taking certain people over 600 days to figure this out and realize this, I don't understand whatsoever. Like, I don't get it. Yeah, Canada Devil, you're a fake fan for not wanting to win trophies. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? You're a fake fan for not wanting that. That's mad.
They want you to accept mediocrity.
Yes,
exactly.
Because we want the best for our club. So all of a sudden we're fake fans. So Carragher's fed up. But go on.
No, yeah, but you see with Carragher, yeah, he's a Liverpool fan. He hates Man United. It's in their blood, and he's feeling sorry for us. Nah, man, that's how you know we speak when they're feeling sorry for you. Like for me, if that's for me, like when Liverpool were losing six on the bounce, I'm happy.
Yeah,
You know,
it's like
they
it
were
was
getting
great.
we were gassed. But you see, once you start feeling bad for your rivals, that's how you know you're in the pits. That's how you know you're done out. Especially like you see Carragher, like he can be a rival, but he knows the players we have. Everyone in the world knows the quality we have. When you look at our team on paper, everyone will tell you we have one of the best attacks. For me, we have the best attacks in Europe. Everyone will tell you at least top 5, at least. But to play the football we do, we can't break down we can't break down teams who are fighting relegation. We can't break down teams who don't even start for their countries or who don't make the team. Like Southampton, they lost their 2 best players in attack and defense. We still managed to concede chances, and we still failed to create big chances or clear-cut chances. So just imagine when it comes to the big games now, with well-oiled, well-drilled teams, bro. Even if we go against Brentford and Brighton, it's gonna look peak for us because these guys have a structure. They play better football than us, but they don't have better players. So what's the difference then?
Yes,
it's the manager.
Facts. In fact, Brighton play better football than us, clearly. But then people will tell you, oh, they have better. No, they don't. Cut it out. I watched them bop Arsenal off the park, and Basuma wasn't playing, and Lamptey wasn't playing. So you can argue that 2 best players weren't playing, and they still played nice football. Because you don't need 11 world-class players to play great football. You don't need 11 world-class players to play with an attacking mentality. I say this all the time. You can have 11 of the worst players in the world and still have an attacking mentality. Same way you can still have a defensive mentality. Like it's all on how you put out the players and what positions and formations you play. And any formation can be attacking, any formation can be defensive. It depends on how you play and how you set up. But I forgot where I was even going to go. Oh, yeah, back to it, what I was talking about. Yeah, so we play Manchester City at home on the 6th of November and then Watford away on the 20th of November, which is the international break. I can see him going during that period, 100%.
As in before the international break?
Nah. During that period. So between the 6th and the 20th. So we play Leicester away, then Liverpool at home, Spurs away, City at home. So that's the 4 before that international break. That's that's Premier League only, people. If we draw to Leicester, which is plausible. If we lose to Liverpool, which is plausible. If we draw or lose to Spurs, even though that's the one I predicted a win, that could happen. Then we get packed by City. Add in the Atalanta games back to back. If we don't win any of those 6, I reckon he's gone. I think he's gone. I don't see him making it. We could lose our 4.
Especially in the international break, there'll be a lot to talk about.
Yes. If we don't win any of those 4, and say we don't win any of the 6, that could happen. We could be in trouble. What games did I mention there apart from Spurs are you confident we win?
Maybe Leicester, hopefully. Like the thing is, Leicester have been dead. Leicester have been dead, but the thing is, Southampton were predicted to get relegated, and we made them look like a top 10 team.
There you go. That's what I'm saying.
And even top 10, we looked worse.
That's what I'm saying. We played young boys and got beat. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying like we got beat. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and we're missing our 2 main centre backs, so I don't know what he does.
We're gonna get into that as well. Like literally, if we lose those 4 games in the Premier League, I think he's gone. That could happen.
Yeah.
We could lose to Leicester, we could lose to Spurs, we could lose to Leicester, we could lose to Liverpool, lose to Spurs, and lose to Manchester City.
Even draws, like games if we don't get a win, that's
Say we get 2 draws, 2 losses. Say we get 2 draws, 2 losses. And then in between that, Atalanta we struggle against. We get a loss and a draw against one of them. Or even beat them in the home leg and then we lose the away leg. I could see it happen.
Never good enough, yeah.
I could see, because we'd be way off the pace.
But you see, if we beat Atalanta, I think once. So if we play them twice, if we beat them once, I think we'll still be, able to qualify to the Champions League. So maybe he can use that as an excuse type of thing to extend the stay. So I don't know. Maybe I think we'd have to lose both games or not win any of the Atalanta games.
6.
So,
I think I could see us not winning any of the 6. Let's throw Atalanta into the mix. I can legit see us not winning any of those 6. I ain't confident playing any of them.
How does he rotate the team now? Because he didn't before with our two center. He started Maguire every game or Varane.
We're
How
gonna
does
get
he
into that.
rotate now?
We are legit.
Bailly, we all know he's injury prone. Phil Jones, he'd probably have 2 games in him.
He's injury prone. Worldwide Red says if he gets sacked, I wouldn't be surprised if they give it to McKenna to the end of the season and go for Poch since he's out of contract. I'll take anything over Oli. Worldwide Red, I'll take you as Manchester United manager in the interim period just because I'm tired of this guy. I'm just tired, sick to the back teeth of this manager. 100%. I just want something new. See, Daniel's saying Atalanta playing to Manchester United's hands. I've not seen a lot of them, but I've heard a lot of good things. I heard they play great football and they play attacking football. I've not seen a lot of them. I've not watched them. However, I trust the people who have told me that, who watch Serie A and watch more European football than I do. And any team can move to us. Villarreal did. Young Boys did. I think Atalanta are better than those two.
Yeah. The thing is, if Atalanta are more attacking, it'll be different because Villarreal, they would be defensive.
But they weren't even defensive when they came. But against us at home, they didn't. They came and attacked. They created 3-4 very, very good chances. If they were 2-3,
they're a well-drilled team in defensive transition. So if Atalanta, if they attack us and they leave space behind, then we can do damage. But I mean, look, we're hoping to counter-attack Atalanta. That just shows the levels.
Yeah,
it's not looking good for us. Because he needs to start Matic. We need Matic there. You cannot be wasting 2 positions in McFred anymore. But I think he's going to play McFred because look, we lost our 2 centre backs. And you know what's mad? He might start McTominay centre back. I can guarantee you now. We can make a bet. We might see McTominay as centre back.
Look at what Eddie said. Bro, we made Southampton look like away Bayern. I don't think people, Eddie, you get it. This is why me and you are on the same wavelength. People don't realize how bad we are. And that's no disrespect because non-Manchester United fans aren't watching as closely as we are. Same way with other teams. I'm not going to watch a Chelsea. I'm not going to watch a Liverpool or a City or a Watford as closely as fans of those clubs. However, I know how bad we are. We got bopped off Young Boys. Like you could argue, not even argue. They deserve to win that game. Villarreal, who we beat, deserved to win that game. West Ham, you could argue when we beat them in the league, you could say they deserve to draw or win that game. Everton were good money for their draw. Villa were good money for their win. I don't think people realize how bad it is. Southampton were good money for their draw. Wolves should have got something from that game. And now we're playing better opposition. Even Leicester, who have been poor, I said this on Beyond the 90. Shout out to my guy Neil. Make sure you go check that out. I shared it to the YouTube community on the channel on here. It would just be like us to go kickstart their season. I ain't confident going into that game. I said draw. And now we're adding in injuries and things of that nature. Because I was talking with Maguire and Varane fit. So now we're saying both of those two are out for however long. So what's our centre-back pairing? Bailly and Lindelof.
And we all know Bailly's injury record.
So Bailly could get... So does he go... I agree with the McTominay thing. I can see him playing a back 3. I'm going with Shaw, McTominay and Lindelof. Which I think actually would suit us.
Maybe, but I don't know. Maybe because he sees McTominay for Scotland playing there.
I'd rather him centre back than play midfield. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, true.
I'd rather him on the bench, but
I think five at the back would do good for us. But again, it depends who he plays in there and what instructions he gives us. Because if he does 5 at the back like we done against Leipzig, we'd still get packed. We conceded 3 goals in 15 minutes, playing 7 defensive-minded players. 7 defensive outfield players. We conceded 3 goals in 15 minutes.
Yep. And Abdallah's here because Abdallah's been on this for a minute. He says, nah, Flawless, you man will win some of them games. Trust me. Ollie's judge is unrivaled. Nah, man, his judge can't survive this. His judge cannot survive this. If Ollie gets through this...
But you see, go on. You see, I've been saying this is why I kind of predicted higher points than you guys, because this Ole judge is crazy. I know people saying he can't survive this, but that's the thing. You think he can't survive this and he pulls it back, turns into Undertaker and comes back to life.
If he survives this period and gets good results and gets 15 or plus points, which we're going to get into, people. See, ManDem, you see, anything is possible in life, people. You see, ManDem, anyone who's watching this live, watching this back, listening on audio platforms, listen to me and listen to me good, yeah? If Ollie survives this period and gets good results in this period and picks up 15, 16, 17 points and gets through the Champions, wherever that female, whoever your crush is, here, DM her. You know what I'm saying in that? Whoever your crush is, DM her. I'm fortunate I
Anything's
talk to my
possible.
crush. So anything's possible. So I'm talking from real experience. So yes, fortunate enough for me, you know what I'm saying? The woman of my dreams I actually get to talk to. However, ManDem, listen here, listen clear. If Ollie makes it through this period, DM whoever that girl is on Twitter or Instagram where you like her pictures or you be atting and sometimes you interact.
Shoot your shot,
Anything is
fellas.
possible. You know what I'm saying? December, do it for yourself for Christmas. You know what I'm saying? If Ollie makes it as Manchester United manager by the Crystal Palace game December 4th, anything in the world is possible. Anything. His judge is unrivaled in that. Ollie might be from Marvel. You know what I'm saying? That's Asgardian judge. He might be. I don't know if it's new or old. I don't know what's going on. This guy's got the Infinity Stones with the glove. I don't know what's happening. There's no way he survives this period. No way he makes it to Crystal Palace on the 4th of December. Go on, fam.
Not only that, you man, Flawless is gonna be singing Ole at the wheel.
Oh no,
Twitter's
we're gonna
gonna
get
have
into
a
the bet
field
as well.
day.
Oh yeah, they're gonna have a field day with that. We're gonna get into that why me and Zeno made the bet on Tuesday. So those that haven't seen it, I'll get through some more of the comments. Notorious FAT says Flawless. Don't you think Ollie will judge his way through this run? Absolutely not. No. See, Ahmed saying it here. Fam, it might get very peak for us. Kind of Devil says my boss keeps telling me we'll get Southgate when Ollie gets sacked. Yeah, he just trolling. We're not getting Southgate. He's not
Nah,
leaving.
do you know those links to Southgate pissed me off? I'd rather have Ole. Real talk. Why would we get Southgate, man? It'll just go worse. And it can't get worse.
Well,
I'd rather have Ole. So those Southgate links pissed me off.
Yeah. Ahmed says Asgardian judge is different, Flawless, unfortunately. That's what he has. He has Asgardian judge. You know what I'm saying in that? You know what I'm saying in that? Me, we just out here hating and that. I'm just saying, yo, ManDem, like, if he makes it through this, go do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying in that? 100%. Yeah. Yeah, Abdallah, I hear you. Abdallah says my crush is my girl, so it's kind of fun. You get my point that I'm making, though. You get my point. Hey, Mimi allowed this, innit? You know what I'm saying? She out here trying to destroy my analogies, but we move. As I was saying anyway, where I was at. So yes, what happened on Tuesday is because I'm gonna go through this again, me and Zeno, to get his final predictions on the 7 games and that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Peter, I was not giving relationship advice. Fuck off. I was just using it as an example. I didn't give no relationship advice. What I said was, let me reiterate again. If Ollie survives, if Ollie is still manager by the time United play Crystal Palace on the 4th of December, I believe it is. Let me make sure I got that date right. Yeah, it's the 4th
He's
of
just saying
December.
shoot your shot.
I'm saying go, whoever your crush is, the woman of your dreams, go shoot your shot in it. That's what I'm saying. Go do that because anything's possible in life. That's what I'm saying. Anything is possible in life. There's no way he survives this. There's no way that he runs this gauntlet. Not a chance. See, Eddie says Flawless as a member of the FBMA. I believe you. Let's go, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Black King, love that. But as I was saying, yo, whatever, man. These lot hating on me. As I'm saying in it, anything is possible in life. Go do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Go shoot your shot. But back to it. So for those that didn't see on Tuesday, we had Indiana and Usman on, and me and Zeno was going through the 7 games. Zeno was feeling happy because he hadn't seen Manchester United play for a week. It was international break, so he came on smiling. He was in a buoyant mood. He was joyous.
Oh, my
and all of these things.
midfielder.
You know what I'm saying in that? You was hella. Hey, Peter, you mentioned that. That wasn't me. But as we say it anyway, we're not going there. As we were saying, back to that. So he was very ecstatic. And from the 7 games, you picked what? 12 points? Was it 15 points?
12.
So you-
12. Stop that.
Was it
12.
12?
Yeah. Stop it. Listen, I dug a deep hole, but you know what? I'm going to run with 12. You know, you have to.
So he thinks we win
You know,
4 out of these 7 games. You reckon we win 4? So either for
Not
your
really
thing
4,
to happen, we
because
have
maybe
to
like
win
3
4
and
or
then
win
3
3 and
draws.
no, we have to win 3 and 3 draws. All right, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You wildin'. You're wildin'. You know what I'm saying in that? Yeah. You're wildin', fam. You wildin'. You wildin'.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a
Hey, but
crazy
you still
thing,
not
I'm
it.
not gonna
So
lie.
this is what.
Do you know
So
what?
this is what.
I'm gonna.
So this is what.
yeah,
Go on.
Now I'm just gonna firm it with my chest. 12 points. In the next
12.
7 Premier League games, we're getting. Let me say with a straight face first. Look, we're getting 12 points.
I'm gonna mute myself. Hold up, one sec. Hold up. Go.
All right, listen, you man. Next 7 games, we're gonna get 12 points, and I'm saying it with my chest right now. No flip flops, nothing. We're gonna get 12 points, and when we do get 12 points, just know Flawless is coming on here, and we're gonna get Usman, and you're gonna sing "Always at the Wheel," and I'm gonna clip it, and we're gonna put it on Twitter, and we're gonna the top Reds are gonna
So
love you, man. But listen, 12
here,
points is
here was the
coming
bet.
home.
All right, and Jeffrey saying that it must be 12 points drop. That is much more likely, Jeffrey. 100%, you are correct. As we were saying anyway, so what it was is Zeno said 12, I said 6, Osman said 6, and then Zeno was like, all right, what was it? If he started off and he was like, right, you said if it's 18 or above, then you man have to come on here and sing Ollie's at the wheel. I was like, yeah, we're not getting 18 points or above. Then Zeno tried to drop it again, and then he said, yeah, 15 points or above, you and Osman have to sing Ollie's at the wheel. I'm like, yeah, cool. And this is from the next 7 Premier League games. However, on the flip side is, if we get single digits, so if we get 9 points or less, Zeno has to come on here and sing Ollie's at the wheel, which is more likely to happen. So in between, so if United get between 10 and 14 points, none of us are singing Ollie's at the wheel. If we get 15 or above,
I think that's the best possible scenario.
No. Because if he gets 9, if my prediction comes true, 1, I think he's gone, and 2, you get to sing Ollie's at the wheel. He might be sacked, and you're here singing his name. You might be here singing his name.
I didn't even think of it.
You might be here singing his name. So just to clarify, that is what is going on, people. So me and Osman will be here singing Ollie's at the wheel if United get 9 points or less from the next 7 Premier League games. Whereas if we get 15 points or more from the next 7 Premier League games, me and Osman will be here singing Ollie's at the wheel. So Zeno won't be singing Ollie's at the wheel, basically. So all right, let's run through the fixtures. And while everyone's here, look at this great entertaining show you're getting. You lot entertaining yourselves in the comments. Please hit the like button. There's over 40 of you lot in it. Over 40 of you lot in here. Hit the like button on the video and subscribe to the channel if you are new as well. Make sure you do that. Yeah, man, Zeno better start practicing soon. You know what I'm saying?
I set myself up for failure. I mean, I made a bet with Lewis that will beat Chelsea, so I'm just taking L's.
So what's the loss if you lose if Lewis was that? What's the loss?
Just 20 quid.
All right, cool. Fair enough. I'd rather give the 20 quid than sing Ollie's at the wheel. So all right, you let us know, mister. You let us know where we getting these 4 what's it called, isn't it? You be getting these 4 wins. You know what I'm saying? Or free free wins and free draws.
Do you know what though?
I'm not.
The bet was
before you continue. Peter says shameless plug. Championship watch along tomorrow. Callum Robertson slander sesh loaded. So on the sister network of Sarcasm City TV, which is Mimi TV, she here slandering my good name in the comments. But you know, this is what people do to me, even though I'm nice to them. So yeah, Mimi TV on the Twitch. Not only will relegation watch go on tomorrow, we'll also be bringing you the West Brom versus Birmingham watch along. So it'll go into 2. So we'll be doing relegation watch. It'll be on Mimi's Twitch. And then straight after that, on the same show, on the same live, will be the West Brom Birmingham watch along. But I'll run a live on here at the same time to remind you lot to get over as well. But here we are. But yeah, Pete, I would never send to you lot. But go on, sorry, just had to get that in there before these people started disliking the video.
The bet was the points, not the game. So let's say we lose to Leicester but beat Liverpool, It doesn't matter. Just to clarify, there's no backing out of this one.
Yes, there's no backing out of this one. I'm not hearing nothing. The only way he gets vetoed is if Ollie gets sacked somewhere before the 7th game. If he makes the 7, then it still stands.
Yeah.
But if he gets sacked the six games in, then that don't count. You know what I'm saying? If he gets sacked 2-3 games in, that don't count. I reckon he's gone. You know what I'm saying? And that. History Run says get the likes of people. Yes, please subscribe if you're new, because History Run, your new name, new face, love that. So please make sure you do that. But all right, let me know, Zeno. You hear me, big Zeno, where we getting these 12 points from, these 4 wins from 7, or the 3 wins and 3 draws, which means we lose 1 in this 7-game run. Right, boom. Leicester away tomorrow.
Win. But the thing, win.
You ain't even say it with a straight face.
The thing is, though, we got 2 major injuries, so that's gonna be big.
Who does he play at the back?
I think, but because Bailly played internationally, so I think he's already got his fitness. Same with Lindelof, so he's gonna go them 2.
I like Bailly. It's Lindelof worries me though.
Yeah, because the thing is, Vardy's gonna bully Lindelof as he always does. He won't be able to bully Bailly, but he'd go to Lindelof. So. Yeah, I think we'll go them 2 by Lindelof. Sure, Wan-Bissaka. Yeah.
Before we continue on that, we're going to get to some of the questions because people have been asking. You lot continue to get your questions in. Please keep them Manchester United related, though. Malcolm says, Flawless, what are your thoughts on the Lingard situation? What's happened with Lingard? What did he say?
I think Barca and another team wanted to get him at the end of this season.
Jeez.
I'm not sure who the other team was, but I think it was Barca.
Okay, I didn't know. All I seen was that he put out that he said he was going through tough personal issues and he spoke to Ollie about it. This was like previous. This was months ago, and this was during last
Yeah.
season. He was having personal issues. So Malcolm, elaborate on that, and we will answer the question. Ahmed says flawless for interim when Ollie gets sacked. Yeah, I'd do it. Get me, man. 4-peated on pro clubs. Four. You get what I'm saying in that. 4-peated. 4 trophies. Expected armpits. You get what I'm saying in that. We out here. 4-peated. With rigging Ryan and Statman, and they're players who be playing against us at times. You know what I'm saying in that. So don't tell me about having a world class 11. I'm not world class. The rest of the team is. We have 8 world class players, and then me who's decent, and then you got Ryan and Statman in there. So that's what it is. Zeno's world class. Cam, the goalkeeper's world class. Cam's world class. Ahmed's world class. Winter Surfer's world class. Peter, Muntz, Tox. So that's the 8. Then I'm half decent, and then you got Ryan and Statman. So don't tell me about needing world-class players to compete. Because if we had 2 better players, Lord of mercy, we would absolutely destroy teams. And we already are. But make sure you check out Sarcasm City TV, FC Pro Clubs. There is a playlist for it on the channel, people. Where else we going to as well? Ahmed says, Leicester will either play stinky or Klaus, no in between. I think it's got draw written all over it.
Yeah,
Abdallah says, buying Lindelof is better than Lindelof and Maguire. Absolutely, I agree. But I just worry about Lindelof in both of those. You're not wrong, Abdallah. I agree with you. But Lindelof is a massive concern for me. Huge concern. I ain't too fussed about Bailly. Maguire's a concern for me as well.
Look when Statman joins. As soon as he's getting slandered, he comes on.
Yeah, because he'd be watching in the background. You know what I'm saying? And that. So I just give him a stick. That's what it is. Hey, Statman, I've not actually spoke to you about it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Statman, I'll do what the hell I want. All right, you know what I'm saying? What I was gonna say, how many points you think we get from the next 7? Though? All jokes aside, Statman, I've not spoke to you about this.
Oh yeah, what's your predictions actually?
Yeah, let me know, Statman. If you're about, hop on. I don't know if you probably got a stream though. Here we go.
So Leicester? When's the Champions League game? Is it
The Champions League game is straight after the Leicester game. So it's Wednesday, the 20th of October. So it's next week. It's next week.
Do you know what? If Bailly gets injured, we're going to see Phil Jones in Champions League again. I think last time he played, he scored an own goal. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
yeah,
here we go. Man. Daniel says, question, why would Manchester United sack Ollie when the assistant manager has had his contract renewed if you're getting a new manager in? Because our club don't plan for the future. That's why, Daniel. We don't plan for the future. There's not logic and common sense going forward. We gave Mourinho a new deal and then sacked him 3 months later. We don't do things logically. We signed Cavani up to a new deal and then went and signed Cristiano Ronaldo. We don't do things logically. There's no plan. There's no plan of action. We just get players in. We sign Donny and then don't use him.
The way Tuchel and Poch as well, like how they signed 18 months contract. That's what we should have done. Like we shouldn't have renewed Ole's contract. You should have said, "Listen, we'll give you to the end of the season. You win us something, we extended." That's something you can be calm with.
Well, facts. You know what I'm saying? And Peter, that is facts. He says Ryan is a black hole on pro clubs. You don't know where the ball ends up, but it's not with us. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Abdallah says, question, flawless, if United win their next few games, you have to buy all the kits from United for this season. Absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? Singing Ollie's at the wheel is bad enough. It's bad enough. Like, I'm not with that. No Wayne, no gain says, big up everyone, large up to Wayne in the cut as well. Go check out his channel, go like and subscribe and all of that good stuff as well. I'm trying to look for spring internships right now. Fair enough, man. Have no business. I think 11 points. 11 points from where? Where are we getting 11 points from?
You see, mine wasn't bad. 12 points. Mine is just an extra draw.
Yeah, because you and Statman are one in the same. And that's what it is.
Ball. You see,
you do know
youngins,
no doubt.
We
you
have the knowledge.
You and Statman definitely more knowledgeable about football than I am. No doubt in that. However, when it comes to this Manchester United thing, absolutely no. When it comes to Ollie, no. Let me know, Statman, where we getting the 11 points? Give me your run of results. Because that's what? 3 wins and 2 draws from 7. So that's 2 losses.
Yeah.
So you see, Max, he thinks 3. I want to know where. Please let me know. Wayne says, flawless, do you trust Lindelof and Bailly in defense? Do I trust Bailly? Yes. Do I trust Lindelof? Absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely not.
Do you know what though? Lindelof, like we know where he goes wrong, but the thing is, he has been better than Maguire this season. He has been better than Maguire.
Maguire's been shocking.
Yeah, true. I mean, that's not the standard.
And Lindelof's barely played. How many games has he played? Just Villarreal, West Ham.
He played Leeds, Southampton, then Villarreal, West Ham.
Yeah, you're right. He's not been that bad this season. Yeah. And look at his prick. Not every club can have a Premier League winning manager. Oh, shut up, man. Oh, jeez. Welcome to the newest episodes of the ManDem United podcast. Big up to my guy, Winner Surfer. I'm just keeping it real. OTG says, who do you both think will be your best player in these next fixtures? Probably Greenwood. Probably Greenwood's the one that stands out for me. I can see Greenwood
right there. The Nations League winner, the best midfielder in the world, Paul Pogba. Now, but you know what? I think it's gonna be peak. It depends how Ole rotates his team. Because look, we were talking with Usman, and then people were saying Ronaldo's the problem. Look what he's doing internationally. Look at all our players; they look better internationally. Everyone looks better when they're not playing. Everyone looks better when they're not playing under Ole.
Yep, because Ole taxes
so everyone criticizing Ronaldo. He's just not getting the service.
It's not
it
Ronaldo.
Depends. Yeah, it depends. With the best player in the next 7 games, it's gonna be peak because it depends on the rotation. Hopefully, no one gets injured. Well, any more injuries, but I genuinely think it's gonna be Pogba.
Pogba. Okay, fair enough. I think Greenwood, because I can just see him scoring during his run of games.
We see Greenwood but he hasn't scored since Ronaldo came.
So
and
basically,
playing from the right, it just doesn't help Greenwood.
Yeah,
I'm not saying Ronaldo hinders him, but I'm saying like Greenwood is better, leading the line in my opinion.
Yeah, Daniel says, flawless. How many draws did you get in this 25 games unbeaten away run? It was a lot of draws. I'm actually gonna Google it. Like I said, I seen your tweet, Daniel, but I was coming on here. IKEA settings, man. It said pure draws. City got more points away from home during that same period. That's why I don't care about records and stuff like that. Starman says, where is it? Here we go. Forgot where we are.
Yeah, he said it's fluky. I literally agree. Like to pinpoint where we get the points.
Look at this. Look, it tells you all you need to know. Flash of Statman. He says, I have no idea where the points are coming from. Like, this is it. He is fluky, but this is the end. You can't fluke your way through 7 games, adding Villarreal and Atalanta back. That's 10. You can't fluke 10 games. You can't fluke 10 games in a month and a half. There's no way he can do this.
At least 6. At least 6 he can fluke, man. That's all I judge. Like, don't underestimate it.
You can't fluke 10. That's double figures.
This guy beat Pep and Jose in the space of 5 days with Pereira and Dan James starting. Bro, did you see the team that turned up against PSG away?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
You can't write off Ole Judge. That's the thing. Like, the football will be dead.
I'm writing it off.
But listen, man, you can't write it off. I'm telling you. Especially now where there's so much pressure.
I can write it off 100%. I can write it off 100%. Like, let me see this now. I'm writing it off for my own sanity, man. I can't deal with this shit. I can't. You know how much the Oleaners will talk if we get results during this period of that. If we get
and guess what? You're gonna be singing Ole's at the wheel, so you're gonna look like a big flip flop. I can't wait. You're gonna get cooked.
Serious, 100%. Oh my god!
And that's to be passion and desire when you sing it as well. Just remember,
I'll sing it. I'll sing it with chest. I'll sing it with chest. Right, here we go. How United made history. Let's see if it actually gives you the results.
Nah, I think someone put in the chat.
See, look, wait. 118, we drew 10.
Well, no, we won 17, drew 12. Maybe in the Prem then.
Oh, right, yeah, because the Prem might be added to it. I'm not on the United website now. It says 118, drew 10. But however, there might be more. That was... What game was this? Yeah, see what I'm saying? Hella draws, man. 12. Out of how many? 27.
Yeah, that's
just
not
under
good.
Half. That's not good. That's under half. Well, see, look, Statman saying here, I have no idea where points are coming from. Winter Surface says, I trust our pro clubs team to get more than 7 points, to get more points in 7 games than Ollie, and we have Statman tax. Facts. I think we have more chance in our next 7 games of getting more than 6 points. 100%. 100%.
Yeah, well, look, you guys have a DM. What do you expect?
That is true. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the best, but here we are. You know what I'm saying? And obviously Zeno's going to be playing there as well. Zeno will be playing there when we have a full 11. And Mimi says, say shut up with your chest, you prick. Shut up, Mimi. You know what I'm saying? Draft my centre back, Ahmed, in your team. I'd take our pro clubs players. I'll take our fullback. I'll take our midfield. Why not? At least to be entertaining. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
do you
At
know
least to
what?
be entertaining.
Just quickly on pro clubs. Ahmed is actually probably the most important player in that team.
Facts. He is.
Yeah, big
Facts.
up Ahmed.
Yeah, she said, my boys will gift you 3 points. Don't know why you're moaning. I'm not moaning. I'm just calling it as I see it. I'm not faithful. I'm actually happy going into this period. Not happy, that's too far. I'm actually looking at this period with optimism because it's short-term pain it's short-term pain for long-term gain. I think he's gone.
Mm,
He cannot make it through this.
nah.
He can't make it through this. No
He's gonna
chance.
turn into Undertaker. I'm telling you, when the lights are off, they're gonna come on and he's gonna rise. It's the Ole Judge, Ole tax and Ole Judge. Those are two things that are guaranteed. The tax is the football's gonna be dead and the players will be hindered. But once his back is against the wall and his job is on the line, that's when the Judge comes in. And it's just a cycle. We'll play good and then we'll go back to playing bad. Then his job will be on the line and his Judge will come back. It's just a cycle. It's a circle of life.
Yeah, Dallas.
Unfortunately.
Look at the chat turning on me. Flawless cooking is better than any Man United loss or slander. That's why I don't get cooked. I'm not uncookable because certain people's be lurking in the chat, but for the most part, I'm uncookable. I'm not mentioning any names. Baz 10 says, I'm actually not too worried about the fixtures. It's part of football. If we lose, we lose. It was coming anyway. And if we win, then great. I'm not losing any sleep over it. It's not that deep. I disagree, Baz. You know why? The reason why I'm concerned is because if he does well during this period, it lulls us again into another false sense of security. If he gets 15 plus points from this period, for instance, that's a fantastic return. Because then when you look at the teams you're playing afterwards, like United's, all right, let me look at it here. So after Arsenal, there's Crystal Palace at home, Norwich away, Brentford away, Brighton at home, Newcastle away, Burnley at home, then Wolves at home. That takes us up until New Year. That's a fantastic run into the new year if you get 15 or 20 points. 15 or more points from that 7-game run. That puts you in contention for the title. Let's use Chelsea as the example. They've just gone through their tough period and they're top of the league. Now, if you look at their next 6 or 7 games, they fancy them. They're very favorable for them. Like, they're looking at winning 7 out of 7. Yes, they got Brentford away, and Brentford are very tough. We've seen how Brentford treated Liverpool, but I don't see Chelsea letting Brentford do that to them. Well, my point is, go look at Chelsea's running now. Now they've gone through their tough fixtures. Now they've played Liverpool. Now they've played Manchester City. They've played Arsenal. They played Spurs. They played those 4 in their first 7. Yes, they played Crystal Palace. Can't remember the other teams as well. But it lulls us into a false sense of security that we can do something. And everyone's going to get up in arms. The Oleaners are going to be here talking ish. They're going to be on Twitter talking ish. Social media, on Instagram talking ish about Ollie. And then we're going to die. We could get 50. If we somehow miraculously get 15 or more points from this period, watch us then lose to Crystal Palace or draw to Crystal Palace. Then give Norwich their first win the game after. That's Ollie for you.
That's the thing. That's why, like, I wouldn't be surprised that we can slap Man City, but then we'll probably go lose the next game. Oh, but if we're playing a weaker team, because he's done it before. He's done it before, and it's just like you said. The only thing consistent with us is inconsistency. I think that just describes his club.
Look at this prick. You know what I'm saying? But we move. Big up to Drizzy Des, who says, Flawless, when can I join your pro club? I think I can improve my gaming style. What position do you play on pro clubs, Drizzy? Let me know, because I am trying to pattern what's it called? Another team for all of the members and supporters. The problem is it would have to be midweek, and it probably have to be, I don't know when I could pattern it in the schedule. That is the problem I'm having, because the schedule is packed. So it probably would have to be midweek and probably late for those in the UK. So I'm trying to think where Monday's a no-go. Maybe Tuesday when United are not playing, I could maybe pattern it in there. I could put it in the Tuesday in there. So maybe. So I'm looking at it. I am looking at pro clubs for members. Members and supporters of the channel like yourself, Drizzy, Des, and others that I've asked. Ronan says, he does talk a lot of sense, Ronan. He says, unfortunately, they won't sack him even if he has a bad run. They'll wait until top 4 is impossible. I agree with the latter part. Not till it is impossible, but also if it looks like we're not. If we are 9-10 points off top 4, which could happen, if Chelsea, Liverpool, City, and the others run away, Villa or Everton run away from us, I can see it happening. I can see them pulling the plug. It's going to get very toxic. If we lose back-to-back home games against Liverpool and City, you know how bad it's going to be. Zeno going to come in there crying tears if we lose at home to City after predicting 12 points. Because then I'm going to be on his case like, right, where the 4 wins coming from, fam? We got 4 games left. Are we winning all 4, yeah? 12 points, this man said.
Do you know what? If we're what you call it, if we're at 12 points and we're playing Arsenal, yeah, man, I'm jumping on that watch along, bro. If I'm not at the game, I'm jumping on that watch along. Because
Feel free.
when we win that game, I am going to be screaming, and just know Flawless is gonna have to be practicing his vocals because
I got
you're
great
getting
singing
cooked, man. I
voice.
can't wait. I can't wait.
Right. Flawless, if you beat City and Liverpool, but Ollie loses the other games, then I'll be calm. For you, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know what though? Do you know what, Flawless? I don't want to lose to Arsenal, man, because these men on Twitter, we haven't beaten them since 2018. You know, we haven't beaten them under Arteta. I can't take it. We can't lose to Arsenal, and we can't draw. We have to beat them.
Peter says it here. We're playing Farmers, and you guys Farmers up until December. So Chelsea's run is we're probably the toughest fixture on their list. Us and how bad we are.
Say Brighton. When are they playing Brighton or Brentford? That's probably a tough one.
Brentford, yeah, probably Brentford. It probably is. You're probably right. Baz 10 says Flawless. If he does well, it's delaying the inevitable, and if he does bad, then we're totally out of the title race. So it's a lose-lose either way. Not saying we're winning anything under Ollie. Now I don't think it's a lose-lose. I think it's, like I said, short-term pain, long-term gain. Because if we're completely out of top 4 race and it's toxic and confidence is low and he's looking stressed and we're getting piped by our rivals, I can see the fans not turning on him. But there was booing at Old Trafford. There's been booing this season. Saeed told me there has been booing. Like, this is turning. It is turning.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And all
because when we're watching the game, we hear these men singing "Ole's at the wheel." So I didn't know they were booing.
There's booing. You know what I'm saying? In that there is booing. 100%.
That's good then.
Yeah, 100%. That's good. 100%. Like, I ain't trying to see no.
The thing is, though, the biggest player, like Usman was saying on Tuesday, is Ronaldo, because when we finished that Everton game, he looked pissed that he didn't even want to talk to Townsend. Like, he was just mumbling in Portuguese, and even apparently in the press conference when Ole was asked, apparently Ronaldo said that we need to play quicker, we need to play faster, and then Ole denied it and said, but I genuinely think that Ronaldo did come out and say it, and then Ole got pissed off and then he benched him for Everton.
Yep, that's what Ole does.
He's already lost the dressing room. Like, I think even Romero, because he left, I forgot which club he went to, but he left and he done an interview. I haven't seen the interview because it was a news article, not a video, so I didn't read it, but he was opening up about his time under Ole, and all I'm saying is, imagine if under Jose he sent a player to train alone, like what Ole done with Romero, and Jose made a player like what he done with Pogba, like doing to Donny. People were calling him toxic, but for Ole, he's a good manager apparently. Like, he's not, man. Ole is worse than Jose in terms of man managing. What is Ole good at? If you're Ole in, please tell me what he's good at. Do you know what? We'll give him credit where it's due. He brought in the right team. He was the good manager to come after Jose, but you've overstayed now. You've done your job. You brought the vibes back, but now he's ruining it again.
Just ruining it. Drizzy says midfield. I suck at defense. I'll always leave space. Now that's calm. You were 6, you were 8, you were 10. Let me know, because I'm trying to put that team together for you lot. So I will actually put it into the schedule. So, all right, Drizzy, there's your in. Other regulars as well, let me know in it. And I'm to start putting you, man, like to putting a team together. So let me know the position you play on pro clubs. That's for everyone who's not involved in the Sarcasm City TV team so far in it. This will be like Sarcasm City TV, I don't know, B team. That's what it'll be. We'll run that. It's the B team. That's what we're running. Big up to Aiden.
You will get your chance if you're scoring. The certain man that you could replace.
If you're doing bits, hey, I'm just saying, if you're doing bits, don't think the B team's a disgrace. It's just that I had to get all the hosts and affiliates. But yeah, man, like, you could get in, like 100%. But Drizzy, you're in, like, you're calm, you're in. Just let me know what position you play so I can start putting a team and formation together. That's it. Aiden says, big up, lads. I honestly don't see us getting many points over these tough fixtures. Hopefully it'll be the end of Ollie then. I see that happening, Aiden. I can see that happening. Legit. OTG says, can you see United finish far off top spot or just under top 4? I think we'll always finish in the top 4 just because of the players we have. However, this running is why I think Ollie, because if Ollie didn't have this running, I think he comfortably keeps his job and comfortably finishes top 4. It's just this 10-game running, the 7 games in the Premier League where Zeno's talking about us getting 12 to 15 points. I think that's ludicrous. However, because they are all together, I can see this being the end because he's playing top opposition after top opposition. And even people talk about, the Watford one, that's a gimme in there. No, it's not. Because that's the game Everyone's going to be looking at that we should win. He's going to probably rotate for that, and we'll get beat. We'll get beat, or we'll draw. I can see that happening.
Who do we play? Who do we play before Watford?
It's City, where it's the international break.
That's the thing. We could beat City and then lose to Watford. That's the thing with Ole. Like Watford, we're meant to smash them, but I wouldn't be surprised if we get packed again.
Yeah. Ahmed says, "Fam, imagine we get 0 points. We'd get banned harder than Arsenal. If we get 0 points, that could happen. Do I believe it happens? No,
Arsenal could overtake us anyways.
Put it this way, I think that's more capable than us getting 21 out of 21. We're more likely to get 0 than 21.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
That's what I'm saying.
100%.
What it is. Do you both trust the club to bring in a top world-class manager should Oli get sacked? Yeah. I had no issues with... The only person I had issues with the board bringing in at the time he was brought in, people. So let me reiterate. At the time the person was brought in was Moyes. Moyes was the only one I didn't want. I was cool with Van Gaal, it made sense. I was cool with Mourinho, it made sense. I was cool with Oli at the time, as we all were. We were all out here singing Oli's at the wheel. I thought we was back. We all got lost in the sauce. But they shouldn't listen to us because we're emotionally attached to this club. So you can't make decisions based on emotion.
It's not even that. Like, Ole was doing well until he changed it. Until Herrera got injured and then he put Pogba back in the DM. That's when it went downhill. So you can't blame us because we did criticize him when he went wrong. When he was doing well, we were gassing it and we were calling for him to get the job. But none of us said he should get it during that period. We said, wait till the end of the season. I know everyone said that. Wait till the end of the season. They rushed it. Because I did want Ole to stay. Ole was doing his thing and he was proving that he can do it. And, we have to look at the evidence. We won how many games in a row? We were playing good football, but then it just changed. He should have never got the job during that period. It should have always been at the end of the season.
Well, 100%. Nah, I get you. I'm just laughing at the comments. I think, yeah, because... Sorry, the comments is cracking me up and that. But I get your point of what you're saying. And Mimi's upset because you said smash Watford, but here we are in it. You know what I'm saying? She'll be all right. She tough, right? But the point is like, fam, it's going to get peak, These results could get really, really bad. I'm very concerned going into this. Like, and I've been on a vibes thing the whole time. You know what I'm saying? And I've been on a vibes thing though. When I'm looking at these fixtures, now it's coming close. Leicester's on the weekend. I'm like, it could, because we're going into this running bad. We got 1 point from the last 6. We've legit got 1 point from the last 6 going into.
But you see, the thing is, again, with rival teams, rival games, we always say form goes out the window. So do you think that's the case or no? Because you're predicting 6 points, which means it shouldn't get any worse than 6 points, which means you should either be happy or you should not even happy, but you wouldn't be surprised anyways because you're predicting 6 points. If we get more, then you're like, fair enough. But if we get less than 6 points, it's going to be peak, man.
I can see it happening because we're playing. It's not like we're playing bad teams. We're playing some of the best teams in the country. No, we are playing the best teams in the country. And Arsenal. And let's keep it real.
Do you think there's that chance then that form goes out the window because it's a derby?
No. I think City are too good for us. Nah, I don't think it's that type of no. And if that's the case,
what would you say? Okay, what would you say? So you say you predicted a loss. Then what would you say the percentage of us winning, like the chance of us winning?
Which game?
So like 60-40. Let's say Liverpool then.
I've seen Liverpool.
Yeah.
80-20.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
80-20. City, I've seen City there. They look incredible. 90-10 against City.
Chelsea for me is the only team I think we will definitely not win because we just can't break down these teams.
No.
Yeah, we won't beat that. We just won't score against Chelsea. The best we could do against Chelsea is get a 0-0 draw. The best. Yeah, but you have to imagine we don't have our best centre backs. We have Phil Jones against Lukaku.
No. It's peak. Where else we going to? Let's get Kazia he said here, Flawless is the type of guy if we're 20 points ahead at the top with 7 games to go, he still wouldn't believe in the false hope. If we were 20 points ahead with 7 games to go, under who? Under Oli, that's not happening. You know what I'm saying? I like how you have to bring a hypothetical and an analogy that's never gonna happen. Are you Oli Inzi? Like, is that what you're trying to tell me? Please let me know. because I don't know where this has come from. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm lost. I'm lost. Peter says the vibes are running low, lights about to turn on in the club. It's time for Ollie to go soon. I agree. Me out here being a prick, trying throwing good dirt on my name, but here we are.
Literally,
I'm not gonna rise to
Peter.
it.
Ole came in for vibes, and he's losing that. The only thing he had backing him was vibes, and now it's going.
Yep. Flawless. How the international break has come for Ollie. Some of the new Ollie outers are turning back Ollie in because they forgot. Oh, they ain't truly on it then. You know what I'm saying? They ain't truly on it.
They're
If that's
enemies
the
of
case.
progress, man. If
Yes,
you're
enemies
Ole
of
in, you're an
progress.
enemy of progress.
Yeah, how you can still back this man, I don't know. How you can still be on the fence like, oh, give him time and all that. I don't get it. I don't see what more you need to see. What more do we need to go out in the Champions League stages? Like, I don't understand it. I'm lost.
Unless you're a rival fan, I don't understand.
Yeah,
You
rival
being
fan as a
Ole in.
Manchester United fan. Oh yeah, if I'm a rival fan, I'm Ollie in. I was Lampard in, 100%. I'm Arteta in. I'm Klopp out. I'm Tuchel out. I'm Pep out. These man got to bounce. I'm saying I'm tired of it.
100%, man.
Yeah. Zahid says, where else is this? Where else we at? Ollie will aim for not losing. I agree with you, Zahid. And I say this all the time. Your beard is incredible in it. I got to give you props. Like that beard in that picture is exceptional if that is you. I say it all the time.
You need to give us tips, man. Or tips.
I got to go get a trim. Now I got to get the trim because I need to go finding my barb is tough. But here we are. But yeah, he will aim to not lose. But I think that will backfire. I watch City. Giving them the ball is not the way to go forward. Giving Liverpool the ball is not the way forward. Giving Chelsea the ball is not the way forward. Yeah. Watford are going to be bang up for it because Watford who have a tough run in as well. They're going to be looking at it like we can take points from these men, 100%. They'll be looking at it like we can take points from
last
these men.
Season,
Arsenal will come and park the bus. Spurs will probably park the bus as well. So we need to attack against Arsenal and Spurs. Against North London, we need to attack, and I don't think we're going to do that. Go on, fam.
Yeah, now what I was going to say is, so you see last season, which big games did we lose? We lost to Arsenal and Spurs. Then the rest were 0-0 draws. So maybe he might look to that again. Like, do you know what? Like, if we don't lose, I think I'll be happy. Like, if we get the 0-0 draws, I'll take that right now. And I know you would as well because, I mean, you predicted losses anyways.
No, I predicted 6 points. So if we get all draws, it's 7. So you still thinking Ollie's going to be on?
No, 0-0 draws against Liverpool, Chelsea, City.
Well, we got beat against Liverpool. Beat us last season. They beat us 4-2.
Yeah, man, I remember that.
All right, so let's go to it. So Liverpool, we took
but we
1 point off.
Oh yeah, we lost.
We drew them at their place and and then everybody went to beat them. They lost to everybody. You know what I'm saying? After us, Brighton, Fulham, and them, man. You know what I'm saying? Shouts to Mel. Like, so Liverpool, they lost. So Liverpool, they we took 1 point from. City, we took 4 points from. Spurs, we took 3 points from.
Yeah.
Chelsea, we took
2. We drew both games 0-0.
Arsenal, we took 1 point from, I believe.
Yeah, we lost.
So where's this great?
Yeah,
so where's this
it's not.
great,
Yeah, it's not good.
This great record we have against the big. Like, no, we don't have a great record against Leicester. What was it? Did we draw twice? I can't even remember.
Yeah, Rashford missed a header, didn't he? And then no, but you see the second game we played against Leicester, we had 3 games in 7 days. So and we played our kids anyways. So I mean,
we did. So yeah, that don't really count. Yeah. And Mimi here says, "You owe me an apology to be on his floor, Jay. Babe, why do I owe you an apology? What did I do? Let me know. I'm unsure as to what I did. I'm lost.
Bro, do you know what? Yeah, imagine Watford sack Ranieri before we sack Ole. Man, we need their board.
I didn't call you Ollie, and I asked. I said, "Are you Ollie?" And he says, "Bro, you crazy? How am I Ollie?" And for me, some people call Ollie a PE teacher. That's a disgrace to PE teachers. I'm just stating an example. It wouldn't happen, but you should know what I mean. Now I was lost. The analogy didn't make sense.
Yeah,
like that's what it was. That's why I was confused as to like the false hope thing. I just call it as I see it. Do I call more things wrong than I do right? Yeah, but Ollie, I've called spot on since the beginning. I've called this spot on since I turned. Like, he's just not good enough. 100%.
But I mean, you're right about saying Ole is, calling him a PE teacher is a disgrace to PE teachers. You probably would get my high school team relegated.
Yeah, there you go. Peter says it here. The thing is, playing for draws when Chelsea and City have easy run-ins to stack points won't get United anywhere in the medium term. You could claim 12 points from 21 and be 9 points off top by December 1st. So yes, this is it. Well, yeah, like legit, this is it. Look at this prick cam in the comments as well, for fuck's sake. And I can't stand him. You know what I'm saying? These bottom half table guys turning up where we move. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I agree with you on the Watford thing in regards to sacking their manager. I wish our board had their ambition. I wish. You know what I'm saying? And I wish they had their ambition.
They literally had a better run in the last 6 games, I'm pretty sure, and they sacked their manager. Shows
because
the
it's like he wasn't going right. Yeah, he wasn't going right. You know what I'm saying? Look at this guy. He's Ollie in. This guy, Joker. Large up to my brother Cam. Gonna Talk will be back on Monday, people. So Gonna Talk will be back. Make sure you hit the like button on the video as well, man. Let's get the likes up. Let's get over 40 because we're only on 38. So let's get to 50 actually. Let's get the likes up and subscribe to the channel if you are new as well, people. Make sure you do that. But all right, we're gonna get your final predictions on this. Let's get your so Leicester. Let's go.
Win.
Leicester win. Okay. Liverpool at home.
Draw.
That's 4. Spurs away.
I need to make sure I get it right. Spurs away win.
Okay. 7.
Can't be getting
City at home.
Can't be getting no points. City at home. Win. Only because I'm going to that game and Zeno Judge. That's what we're back. Well, that's what
so
we're
saying City at home we win, yeah?
Yeah.
What's going on here? City at home that's 10. All right. 1 second.
Oh shit, already.
That's 10. Watford away.
Draw. Yeah, draw. That one will draw.
That's 11. Look at this fool. Right. Chelsea at home. Chelsea away, sorry.
Nah, do you know what? I've gone wrong somewhere. Chelsea lose.
What's going on this thing? Yeah, it's Chelsea and then Arsenal.
Arsenal we have to win, man. I'm gonna say draw though.
All right. So you saying what? No, what do you think? Forget your 12 points. Are you saying win? What are you saying? You saying 14 points?
Nah,
yeah.
The thing is, I'm looking at it as in Ole hasn't beaten Arteta, and it's just one of them ones where he's just gonna get the better of us again. And a draw is better because I think Arsenal's a team we could lose to, and it's gonna be peak. So I'll say draw for Arsenal.
You say draw for all right. So that's how you get your 12 points. So you only have us getting beat away at Chelsea. Yeah. You on stuff. Whatever you taking, I need from. You know what I'm saying? I need this optimism in my life. I said Leicester win, Liverpool draw, Spurs win, City win, Watford win, Chelsea loss, Arsenal draw. So you have us getting 1 loss in the 7-game period.
Yeah.
You let me
see when you put it like that. Yeah, like people understand I'm not Ole in, and I promise you I'm not deluded. But when this comes true, do you know, I just have good predictions. Like before Martial played against Everton, I said he's going to bag. And all the people came for me, all these Rashford stands saying Martial needs to go. So my predictions, they come true. I said it with the Tyson Fury fight. I predicted round 10. But how close is that? Round 10 and 11. Do you get me? My predictions come true, regardless of how mad they sound. Zeno Judge. That's all I'm going to say. Wait, let's go to yours then.
Loss. 1 sec, I'll go to that. No, so he says win. Hey, put it on. Don't put it separate, Cam. Put it together, man. Put it in one comment, man. This guy. Put it in one comment. Mimi saying, Sir, masterclass, I could see that happening. If you're going to make predictions, people, please put it all in one comment and put the team name and then W, L, or D. Like, please.
Hey, yo, Canada, I'm not Ole in. Please relax. These predictions don't reflect
PS says it here. Draw, win, loss, draw, loss, win. So that's 1, 2, 5, 6, 9. This girl's getting 9. He said 9 points from 21. Ollie sat by New Year's. Hey, I'll take that.
New Year's is too late though.
All right, I'm going to get into mine and I get into this question because I think people know what mine is. So I've already said this. I'm not confident going into this period. Leicester draw, Liverpool loss,
1.
Spurs win. That's 4. City loss. Watford draw. Chelsea loss. Arsenal draw.
That's your 6.
Yeah, that's my 6. It's been like that. Mine's not changed. Since we first started talking about this, mine hasn't changed. I think I varied it and I was like, I think it might have been 7 or 8. So I actually have to correct myself. It was pretty much, it was either 6, 7. It was like 6 or 7, I believe.
But the
get
thing
sick.
is, like Statman says, like real talk, I couldn't tell you where the 12 points comes from. Really, because look, we could like I predicted the draw against Watford. Maybe we beat Watford and then what, draw to City.
No, you said win against Watford, fam.
No, I said draw.
You say draw.
If I said win, it would have been 14 points.
Oh yeah,
I said
okay.
draw. I
Look at
said draw.
you know, just over here have hopes and dreams and inshallah. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he's
I
on.
said inshallah.
Just on inshallah. This guy, this guy,
I'm
this
dead.
guy.
Wait, let's
Rollins,
answer this question. You
yeah.
you go first though. I want
All
to
right.
hear
Would
what
you
you
ever want
say.
us to lose to increase the chances of Oli getting sacked? I could never want my team to lose. So I never go into a game wanting Manchester United to lose. However, the gold, no, not even gold, the platinum lining is if we do lose during this period, is I believe Oli will get sacked. And it's short-term pain for a long-term gain. So do I ever watch Manchester United or go into a game wanting us to lose? Absolutely not. However, I know losing, there is a platinum lining. And that platinum lining is this manager's out the door. So I tell you, you gotta go. But nah, I could never want Manchester United to lose. Absolutely not. Go on. But I understand people who do. I get it.
The thing is though, like I wanted us to lose against Villarreal and Everton, all of these like games. But you see, with the derbies, I think they're more emotional. Like I want Ole to go, and for other small teams, like to Watford, if we lose against these, man, I don't care, because it's one step closer to him getting sacked. And I said this. People can call me a fake fan. I don't care. I just want this guy out of my team. If losing means that it's guaranteed he goes, I'll take us losing. Like, let me ask you this. Let's say it's guaranteed Ole loses 6 of the next 6 games and he gets sacked. So that's 100% guarantee. Would you take it?
Yeah. 100%.
Exactly.
100%
So
I take it.
if
That'd
we're
be
looking
crazy.
at it from that view, that if we lose he goes, then I'm with it, because
Yeah,
I'm
100%.
tired. Short-term pain, long-term game.
Yep. 100%. So Cam here, I just took a shot at that as well, Cam. He says United prediction. So he says Leicester lost, Liverpool win, Spurs win, City lost, Watford lost, Chelsea lost, Arsenal win. So that's 9.
9. No
That's
draws.
9. That's Peter. No draws.
Ooh.
I'm saying, Cam, I'm very surprised. If someone I thought would have draws in there is you, but it is.
Liverpool
says,
win as well.
Yeah, said Liverpool win. Interesting. And he predicted us to beat his mob as well, which I'm surprised about. I'm very surprised. See, Peter says we'd won the Champions League because of a tough decision. It has to be done. Facts. I'd absolutely take losing if it means Ollie fucks off. I hear that.
Yeah.
I get that. So Head says, Flawless, who's sacking him? They are all in it together, giving each other new contracts. I've said this before. They gave Mourinho a new deal and sacked him 2-3 months later. New deals don't mean nothing. That just means payoffs. In regards to who's sacking him, the board, because if Manchester United look like they're not going to finish in the top 4 and we're struggling and we are spiraling down the table, which could happen because the results could get bad. You're losing to Liverpool, City and all your rivals. Confidence is low. The fans are toxic and we're just plummeting down the table. I could see them going, all right, we need to change this because it affects their pockets. They don't care about Manchester United on the pitch. They care about finance. It's all about being in the green. It's all about profit margins. And not to being in the Champions League hits their pockets. So I could see it happening. And a lot of this is on hope as well. A lot of this is on hope. Flawless, this is my first time supporting United that I watch games without stress of losing because I know what's coming. Yeah, man, you're used to it. It's calm. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? And that you used to, like, I'm there with it. It's about the bigger picture. Losses of the Lampard stopped hating after Arsenal at the Emirates. I do what was next. Exactly. I think, and Peter's normally pretty spot on with these type of things. Big up to Ryan S in the building. Everybody's favorite Ryan, who says big ups to you, my G, every single time. Every time. Z says, I'm dead serious with these predictions, which means they're going to be wild. Leicester win, Liverpool draw, Spurs win, City draw, Watford win, Chelsea loss, Arsenal draw. So that's 3, 4, 7, 8, 11, 12. Yeah, I think you wild.
Oh, that's not bad. Nah, 12 is a good prediction. You know what, Zigo, you know ball. Don't let these men tell you.
Let me tell you, I'm going to take a picture of this so you can not forget
very
this.
good prediction.
I'm literally taking pictures of all these. Everyone get your predictions in. I know we was planning on doing a raffle, but we kind of didn't think it all the way through. But we will do a giveaway at a later date, 100%. But we just can't do it for this. But we'll do it. I just took a picture of that. Legit. I want to hear this. Man, I said Leicester. So we beating Leicester on the weekend. Then we're drawing against Liverpool. Then we're beating Spurs. then we drawing against City, then we're beating Watford. So we are not losing in the first 5 of these games. The first 5. Come on, now.
Where do you think that prediction goes wrong? Because if you look at it, like
We
maybe
don't beat
lose
Leicester.
Liverpool.
We don't beat
Wait,
Leicester.
so you're
We
saying
don't
we
beat
don't beat
Leicester.
Leicester?
Nope. We don't beat Leicester. I don't know where this confidence has come from that we go away to. When's the last time we won there? Was it Ollie when he first took over and Rashford scored the goal when Pogba chipped the pass over to him?
That was a good goal.
It was a very good goal. That's why I remembered it.
Maybe because last season we drew. What was the season before?
We also got beat there in the FA Cup.
That game was dreadful.
Well,
That game.
I don't know where this confidence comes from that we beat. Definitely not Liverpool. I've watched Liverpool this season. We definitely don't. I have no confidence in beating
Wait. Do you know what it is? Bruno coming off a good international game. Ronaldo, Dallo, Pogba. That's where my confidence is coming.
Yeah.
These men are all looking for it. That's individual brilliance. We need individual brilliance is going to save us. Hopefully, because Ole tax is hefty.
Hefty. Liverpool, I don't see us winning. Spurs, yes, that's the one I've picked to win. City, I've watched them play. They've been incredible. So I don't see that happening. Watford win, I can understand why you're coming with that, but I think that's the game he'll rotate and we could easily draw and drop points. That's why I predicted draw. Chelsea lost and Arsenal draw, I agreed with. So it's more the first 5. I'm looking at it like I don't know where apart from Spurs. I don't see it. You know what I'm saying? I'm lost at that. But here we are. Dizzy says, Leicester draw, Liverpool loss, Spurs win, City draw, Watford win, Arsenal loss. So that's 1, 4, 5, 8.
You're missing Chelsea.
Oh yeah, you're missing Chelsea. It's probably a loss
anyways. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's got 8. OTG says Leicester win, Liverpool loss, Spurs draw, City loss, Watford win, Chelsea loss, Arsenal win. So that's 3, 4, 7, 10. Yeah. Peter says 12 from 21 is good for Ollie, which it is good for Ollie. But 26 from 12 is acceptable for United given the investment over Ollie's reign. That works out 80 points over 38. Are you winning anything with that? Absolutely not, man. And we ain't even getting 12. We ain't getting 12. Only time I see flawless go from N'Golo flawless to Matic is the Man United watch-alongs. No energy, fam. Ollie really out here killing your club, my bro. Yeah, I know what to expect. You know what I'm saying? I know what to expect. Like, that's why I'm just chilled out when they watch alongs. I'm like, Zeno's here, Eddie's here, Ahmed's here, Dan Chiliman's here. The comments is going to be jokes. Let's run this. I know what I'm getting. Cam says United not beating Arsenal since 2018, you know. Exactly. I don't know where the confidence comes from with that game either.
When last did you man finish top 4? 2016. Your star boy Saka hasn't heard the Champions League anthem unless he's playing FIFA. Don't piss me off, Arsenal fans. Get out of here.
Unja says Leicester win, Liverpool draw, Spurs win, City loss, Watford draw, Chelsea win. You're forgetting Arsenal as well, Unja. So I done Arsenal as well, but he says here. So that's 3, 4, 7, 8, 11. All right, what are you getting from Arsenal? Let us know. I think it's mad people think we're getting double figures. I think it's crazy. See, Joel says it here. Big up to Joel. Real one. First time I've seen him comment on the channel and he says, we're getting battered by the Scousers. Can't even control games against Aston Villa and Everton.
Yeah, true. No, I mean, look.
And people think we're going to go to Leicester.
100%. You mean, do you know what? Like, you predicting 6 points, like, you can't disagree. Do you know what? Even 6 is a drag because Ole has not shown us anything to prove that we can turn up or we can play good football, we can dominate. If you're looking at it as a graph, and you're looking at trends and all of that, he hasn't shown us that he can do it. What, against Leeds? One game, our first game of the season, where it's that new season hype, the stadium is filled for the first time, and Leeds play into our hand. After that, we haven't had a good game where we dominated the possession, where we dominated a team, where we created clear-cut chances. So, I mean... So anyone who's like predicting us to not win, I don't disagree. I can see it happening.
And see, Dan says it here. Elijah, my guy, Dan United. We need you in midfield for him. You know what I'm saying? He says, facts, can't even get angry. We expect this. Make sure you go check out Daniel's clips and that because he's a baller. Trust me. Facts, can't
he's
even
a wavy freestyler. Yeah. Big up, man.
Wavy. Facts, can't even get angry. We expect this. This is why I don't get mad. This is why I'm not here like and ranting and raving and becoming a meme and all that. I'll never get clipped. Never. I'm saying that's why I'll say I never get
Except
clipped
when we
for.
get 12 points and you're singing Always at the Wheel.
It's
That's when you're
15,
getting
fam. Don't try to
clipped.
cut it. It's 15 or
Oh, yeah,
above, fam.
15.
Not
My
12.
bad.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
bad.
yeah,
15.
yeah. This guy trying
My
it. You know what I'm
bad.
saying? He thinks he's slick and that. It's 15 in it. We're gonna go over the bet again because you're gonna try to judge it. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna try to cook the books and do a stat, man. But yeah, as I was saying anyway, yeah. Facts. We expect this. Is why I don't get mad. I predicted us to get 6 points from 7 games, and I said it calmly. That's relegation form. That's relegation form. There'll be teams who are battling relegation who get more than 6 points from their next 7 games. Who I would predict to get more than 6 points from their next 7 games. Yeah, facts. Dan, you said it here. Ollie has killed my energy. Time is up. Yeah, man, my energy been dead. You can't kill what's already dead. You can't kill what's already dead. Where else we at? Nah, I ain't even fuming, fam. That's you at Arsenal and that and the Cronkies. I ain't fuming. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? How are top Reds going to defend Ollie if we get smoked by Liverpool? T-Games, they'll find a way. They'll find a way. They will 100% find a way to do that. Where else we at? Yes, Eddie says, people follow at Dan United TV on Twitter. The source on the ball with this guy is crazy. Yes, make sure you do that. Make sure you do that. Hey, Peter, watch your mouth about Greenwood and that. You know what I'm saying? Just you got the Heathrow Henderson in your team. Cut it out. Zahed says, every result we've had this year was better last year. Yeah, because we beat Leeds. I can't even remember. But we did beat Leeds. What did we do against Southampton?
9-0. Jeez.
No, the away game. We won.
What was the game?
So it's worse. Game? We won. Cavani scored twice.
3-2 Cavani. Yeah.
So we done worse in that game. Wolves we beat because we beat them towards the end of the last season, didn't we?
Yeah.
So we beat Wolves. Who else we played? We played Villa at home. What happened lastly with Villa at home?
I know we beat. Oh, we beat them as well. Yeah,
we beat them at home. What about Everton at home? So we lost to them this season.
Everton, we are up 3-0.
Yeah. So we drew against Everton.
Yeah, we drew against them.
So we drew against Everton. That was Saeed's Axel Tunzabi moment, wasn't it? Or was that Villa? I remember which one it was. Tunzabi when he went mad on the watch along with rants. I knew it, man. I knew it. Spud me G. Yeah, it was the Spud me G.
Yeah, Spud me G. Yeah, it was that one.
Yeah, the Spud me G. Yeah.
Oh man. Talk about karma. Jeez.
Spud me G. Ronan, you're right. What is dead may never die now, man. I'm already dead inside. I've already emotionally detached from this club. So the head's right. So what result have we bettered that worse or the same? Who else have we played in the league? Who else?
Well, I mean, Leeds we beat them at home 6-2.
Yeah, Leeds we already got to.
We've
got to Wolves, Southampton.
What was the West Ham game?
Yeah, we beat them. That's when Pogba scored
Pogba scored the banger.
And Greenwood scored a banger and Rashford scored a banger. So that's the 7. He's right. Every result we've had this year was better last year. So it's either the same or worse this year. He's right.
With a better team.
He's right.
But I mean, it goes back to the thing we're saying.
Oh, Sheffield United is the Tunzabi game. Okay. I can't remember who it was. Yeah, go on.
Oh yeah. We don't play better football with a better team. What does that tell you? We already played dead football. Now you get a better team, better players, the best player to ever play the sport. You know, you have Varane, Champions League Varane, won 3 Champions Leagues in a row, and we're playing worse, bro. Well, we've only kept 1 clean sheet this season. Nah, man, come on. Appalling.
Yeah. So yeah, that tells you all you need to know. This here says you don't have a team with De Gea, Shaw, Varane, Maguire, Bruno, Ronaldo, Cavani, Greenwood, Pogba, etc. And you're predicting losses. Bro, Ollie has you man shook. Not shook. I just know how hefty Ollie tax is. That's bro, the price of Ollie tax.
Naming the players, we don't disagree. If you tell us this team are with a different manager, I think Flawless's 6 points go to like 15. Real talk.
Something like that. Yeah, 100%. Yes. Yeah. 100%. If we have a quality manager, yes. I'm predicting much better results than that if we have a quality manager. Yeah, me. I'm
at least more than one win.
Yeah, it's more than one win and at least double figures.
You see what I'm saying? Like, our problem has never been the players on paper. Look at our team on paper. Probably one of the best in the world.
Facts. 100%. Facts. Facts upon facts. And Peter says it here. When you guys get a DM, everything will magically change. Don't worry.
No.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? Because he being sarcastic here, and I get exactly where that's what people think. A DM's gonna come in and magically change everything. People are bomber clock idiots, innit? You know what I'm saying? And that, if you believe that, it's shockingness. People really think we're trying to be negative. Facts. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like it's the facts of the matter. I don't think I've said one thing that's incorrect. I'm going into this with no confidence. Because if we would have predicted the 7 games before, we would have predicted more wins. If I would ask you about Southampton away and Villa and Everton at home, you're not predicting draw, loss, draw. We got 2 points from that 9. We got 2 points.
I'm pretty sure when we done the show before, we said we need to come into this run with good form.
Yes.
Because I think the worst we could have possibly done was maybe draw or lose 1 game but win the rest.
Yep.
But we just haven't lived up to them, and this is with the easiest run-in from the top 6 clubs because they've played each other once at least. They've had their one big game. We haven't. We haven't.
You're right. You're spot on. 110% spot on. Yeah, you're right. And that tells you all you need to know. But people will say, nah, we ain't trying to be just being realist. Because no one here can come and tell me and be confident, oh, we're going to get 18 points, 15 points. Where? What do you know that I don't? Like, I don't get that. Even people predicted, like, Zeno predicted 12. He's like, I can't tell you where they're going to come from. Statman was in the chat and said 11. He said, I don't know where they're going to come from. That's just hopes. It's a long shot.
But the thing is, yeah, with this 12 thing, I'm not even saying that you predicting 6 is mad. I'm not even saying you're crazy.
That's the crazy part. Me predicting 6 points and you haven't called me out and gone, yeah, you wilding with that. Because you can see exactly where I'm coming from. But go on, carry on.
Exactly, bro. Like, you saying 6 points, I'm not even saying you're crazy because it can happen and it probably will happen. And me saying 12 is based off, like, you see, you saying 6, I think that's more accurate because you're looking at what we've done before, the manager, how we've played, and that's exactly spot on. Me saying 12 is based more on just luck, fluke, judge. That's what it is, and not wanting us, to lose the big games against, these derby games.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, you saying 6 points, I'm not even saying you're crazy because that's more accurate.
There we go. And OTG says it here. Let me pull that back up. Says Ollie Inners are actually the negative ones downplaying other managers just because Ollie isn't good enough himself. I say that all the time. Every time you talk to them, it's always like, oh, what manager do you want? And whether you say Zidane, Conte, they'll pick out their faults and their weaknesses. Picking out Conte or Zidane or Poch or whichever manager you want to get, picking out their faults does not make Ollie any better. And I think people fail to realize this. What else we got?
Literally.
Mahomes says, flawless Ollie being sacked on Sky Sports is going to be incredible and new beginning. Oh, do you know the streams that are going to come from that? Like, I might be drunk.
That's the next time you'll see us smiling.
Yeah, I might be drunk for the next 6 days. You know what I'm saying? Like, after that, I might legit go get a big bottle of JD and just be waved. It's just the relief of being freed from Ollie tax. I even care who we get next at that point. I'm just happy to be freed. That's what it is, because I'm just.
No, I think we have to have like a party chat when Ole gets sacked.
Yeah. We'll do a ManDem United podcast special, 100%. We'll do a special. You know what I'm saying? The day, because I know Rants will run a red talk, so probably the day after, if it's not a Tuesday or Thursday, we'll do a special, and I'll just get all the big guests and then everyone come and have their say, and we'll do like a 4-hour show on it, 5-hour show, and you'll see everyone dropping. 100%. Ahmed says the fact Ollie in man goes on record saying he won't back a new manager after Ollie gets sacked says everything it needs to say about these men. We've had one of them in the chat who said, I'm not going to give Zidane no time. I'm going to be on his case, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what kind of negative issue is that? At least give the man a chance to fail.
Yeah. Like, if you're saying that, if you were like that for Ole, like you didn't back him and you weren't giving him no chance, and that's why was Zidane, fair enough. At least you're consistent.
Yes. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, but if you're gonna back Ole blindly, give him more years that he should have, at least do the same for Zidane. Yes.
As the head here says, knowing this board, they will go for Ole Gunnar Southgate. I don't think he leaves the England job. I don't think he leaves the England job at all. Why would he? I think that's a nice place for him and a nice space for him to be in. So I don't see that happening. But the day
especially with the World Cup next year.
Yeah. ManDem United special. 100%. Like, we'll do a podcast, but if you don't drop on a Tuesday or Thursday, we'll do it the day after, and it will be like 3-4 hours at least. It's a minimum 3 hours, because I will just get everybody's thoughts on it as well. Like 100%. But yeah, we're gonna close out the show, people. We are gonna close out the show. But the ManDem United podcast does go live every Tuesday and Thursday, 5 p.m. Myself and Zeno, sometimes joined by a special guest. Big up to everybody who's been in the chat as well. Zeno, anything you want to add before we bounce?
Nah, man, I'm just gonna say big up to the chat, and I mean, the next time you see me, it could be the beginning of the end because Leicester's next, and I don't know. That's the one game I predicted us to win, but hopefully it happens. Hopefully
Oh,
Lindelof
that's
and
the one
Bailly do
win, yeah.
start.
That's the one win.
The beginning.
Let's run this again. I'm just making sure we've got this right. So I'm gonna put this in the comments, right? So we got this so I can take a picture. So this is Zeno's predictions, right? What are you saying about Leicester? What are you saying?
Leicester win.
Right, Leicester win. Okay. Next. Which is
Sorry, who's next? Liverpool?
Next is Liverpool. Yes, Liverpool at home. This is the final thing. Liverpool draw. Right, cool.
Jeez.
Next, Spurs.
Win.
Okay, this is your final answer, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's 7.
City at home.
Draw.
Right. Watford away.
Draw.
Get it right, people. Chelsea away.
Loss.
Loss. Arsenal at home.
I think I've put in a draw for Watford instead of, but I'd say Arsenal win then.
Your final answer, fam?
Because I'll make the 12. Yeah, because I'll make the 12 points. Yeah, Arsenal win.
I'm just making sure this is right because I've literally just wrote this. I'm gonna write this in the chat right now. Hold up.
Did you write that?
There we go. So it's right there. So you've gone Leicester win, Liverpool draw, Tottenham win, City draw, Watford draw, Chelsea loss, Arsenal win. So that's 3, 4. So that's 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 12.
12. Calm.
That's your 12. Because Zeno in it shaking in his boots over there. That's your 12. Shaking in his boots. Yeah. That's his 12. All right, cool. 1 sec. I'm literally gonna take a shot of this. You wanna smile at this, Zeno? This is your mugshot. You wanna smile for him? There we go. Got that. There we go.
Calm.
So Zeno with his 12. And for me, you lot already know what mine is. You know what I'm saying? 6 points. I've gone through it enough. And Peter says, yes, get us to 50 likes, people. Please make sure you do that. A lot of people don't really care about results at the end of the day. It's about the feeling for most supporters. People prioritize subjective things and apply those same things to managers they like. Facts? Spot on. It's all about how they feel about him, not about results and the performances of the club. And that's the problem. But like I was saying anyway, the ManDem United podcast is here every Tuesday, every Thursday, 5 p.m. Myself and Zeno talking all things Manchester United. And let me not forget this as well. With all the games that are coming up in this running, obviously we do the in-house versus. So you will be getting ManDem United versus analysis at Anfield when we do play Liverpool. So it'll be and obviously holding it down for analysis at Anfield will be Ryan, will be Muntz, will be Saint, it'll be myself, Zeno, and a special guest with us as well if Zeno's about. That'll be free on free. Yeah. There is a playlist for those shows as well because they are mad fun. Peter, who's here on the screen right now, because he hosts Ballers at the Bridge. When they played Liverpool, they did Ballers at the Bridge versus analysis at Anfield. They did the Ballers at the Bridge versus talking at Tottenham Talk. They did Ballers at the Bridge versus Galdem City. So that's what me and Zeno are going to be doing. We are going to be running the gauntlet. So I'm having a look here. So obviously before the Liverpool game, you will get ManDem United versus the ManDem United podcast versus the Analysis at Anfield podcast. Then for the Spurs game, you will get Talking at Tottenham Talk versus the ManDem United podcast. Then for the City game, you will get the ManDem United podcast versus the Galdem City podcast. Then for the Chelsea United game, you will get the Ballers at the Bridge podcast versus the ManDem United podcast. And then to top it all off, the one I'm looking forward to the most, that I know is going to be absolutely carnage from the first second to the last second, the ManDem United podcast versus Gunner Talk from the Arsenal podcast. Manchester United, Arsenal. That is going to be fire. I already know. Yeah, but like Peter said, me versus these brothers sometimes before the 28th. It'll be the week before. It'll be in the week before midweek. So that's what we're doing. OTG says great show per usual. Hopefully Zeno will smile next pod. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. And don't forget as well, this show and all the other shows apart from the watch alongs are available on audio only platforms. So if you want to listen on SoundCloud, Spotify, or iTunes, then the links for them are underneath in the description. You can listen while you're at work, while you're driving, while you're cleaning. If you might want to be on your phone and not on YouTube. So you can go to SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes, wherever you listen to podcasts, type in Sarcasm City TV. Make sure you check out Peter's podcast as well, FNS podcast, and Zeno's TikTok. And you can find his socials on mine as well. Zeno, anything you want to add before we dip?
Nah, just again, big up the chats. Yeah, it's gonna be peak. Low-key not looking forward to it, but I mean, here we are. Like, big up the chat anyways. Make sure you subscribe, share the channel. If you want to check me out, make sure you follow Flawless, and you'll see my handles there. But yeah, man, big up to you, man. It was a good show.
Big up. And yes, Ahmed said it here, Flawless, plug the Red Talk. Yes, I will be on Rance's Twitch with himself and Mr. Aaron United, talking all things Manchester United. That will start at 7 p.m. Rants and Bants on Twitch, so make sure you check that out as well. And then we're back on Twitch ourselves, Sarcasm City TV, Sarcasm City Sports Q&A Members Edition. Well, yeah, man, love to everyone who's locked in. This has been a great show, and this has been the ManDem United podcast on Sarcasm City TV. Thank you very much for tuning in.